Wow, a pixie cut has never looked so good. Hey love bugs, welcome or welcome back. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley Bedeck, and as you guys can see, we're going for a pixie cut today. I've teamed up with Myfirstwig and they sent this gorgeous girl over to me, and I'll be doing a very easy, beginner-friendly, start to finish lace wig install with this gorgeous girl. You'll see how I installed this one 100% glueless. I'll even show you the details on this new technology of a wig cap. You'll be seeing the style, the slay, and all of the above. So if you want to see how we got this look, let's get started. Okay, jumping right into it, turban is linked in the description box. You guys have been asking and I delivered. This is my favorite turban of all time, and we are gonna get right into our install. So for starters, they included this pop out or portable wig head or wig stand for you, and then they gave us this beautiful packaging. I did personally receive 2 wigs, so this is the second of the 2, so you should have already watched the first video. If not, I'll be sure to link it down below. And as you guys seen in the intro, we are going pixie. Now I am so impressed with this gorgeous girl. She is a Malaysian 10-inch 13x6 silky straight lace front wig. Of course, she is a pixie cut. She has a no glue and no baby hair needed technology. The lace is pre-cut. The hairline is pre-plucked and the knots are pre-bleached, plus the wig is pre-styled. The lace also is invisible air lace, which is also HD Swiss lace. And as a bonus, you get no shedding, no tangling, as well as a long lifespan. Now, I know that was an earful and a mouthful for me, but here I am showing you guys live and direct how beautiful that hairline is with that scallop cut. The texture is super beautiful and silky. I love that beautiful side part pre-parting. And then here's a look at the inside construction of the cap. So you do have a frontal ear-to-ear convenience. So if you want to do sideburns, baby hair, even if you don't want to do any of that, you still have from ear to ear to play with to get your perfect hairline. They did include an adjustable and removable elastic band in bows with the Myfirstwig logo, so you always know which wig in your collection is your Myfirstwig wigs. Also, here's a look at the nape, and it also has that scallop cut on that excess lace. So I'm going to go ahead and attach my elastic band, adjust it how I like it, and then we can go ahead and get started on the install. If you want to do anything like tint the lace or anything like that, it would be a great time to do that before you put your lace on. And here we are with our wig on. So this is what our gorgeous girl looks like straight out of the box. Don't be alarmed. I know that a pixie cut is not everybody's cup of tea. I really love the way this one came out, but I will say that the best way to get a flawless look with a pixie cut is to be sure that the foundation or what is going on with your hair underneath is put together. And by that I mean flat braids, or if your hair is short, making sure it is just laid down super nice underneath, and that way your install can be super flat. Here's a quick look at what it looks like from the back. I love that there's a nice amount of layer and dimension towards the back of the wig, so that it definitely gives a professional, like very expensive, high quality salon cut instead of just being like one big blob of nothing. So you don't have to do any custom cut or anything like that yourself. They for sure have done it for you. Here's a close-up of the hairline. As promised, the hairline is pre-plucked. This is Swiss lace, and then the lace was pre-cut, so you don't have to do anything at all. And of course the knots are pre-bleached. Here's a look at the hair from the front. On one side, I believe this is my right side, you have the longer layers, and on my left side it does give you a more shorter look. So here I am just taking my time to kind of just visualize what I want to do and how I want to execute. For starters, for reference, you can always go to their website. I do have a direct link to this wig in the description box, and you guys can see the pictures of the models on the website, and that could kind of give you a guide of like how to or what would be a great way to install. But the beauty in this one is that you can for sure do your own thing and switch it up and make this your own. So step 1 for me is simply to just pull the hair back and cut off any excess lace we do not need. Yes, I am cutting into the hair, but I want to make sure that this one fits perfectly around the ear and not on top, and then that the lace does not come too far down as far as the sideburn goes, and we are good to go. So now I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of wax around the parting as well as a little along the hairline. And this is how I'm going to lay my wig, ladies and gentlemen. That one I believe came from Edge Booster, which I find out of all of the wax sticks I've ever used, this one happens to be one that is the least greasy, I guess would be the proper term to call it. My Carrot Care wax is one of my favorites. Of course, the one from Bedeck Beauty is ultimately the best one on the market, but if you are looking for one that you can find like in your local beauty supply, Carrot Care is a great one. But when it comes to like bobs and shorter or lower density wigs, it tends to get a little bit more greasy as far as like the length of the hair goes. So be very, very careful and light-handed. I personally feel like this one from Edge Booster is a little bit more, not dry, but I guess you can just say less greasy, so that when you are working with lower density or just shorter wigs, you definitely won't have to worry about the hair on the wig getting too greasy. So now that I've talked your ear off, we're going to go ahead and pull the wig back, and I'm just going to melt the lace. Now this one fits 100% glueless. You guys seen in the intro as well as on the outro that this one I did wear it glueless, but a key for me is to melt the lace before I wear my wigs glueless. And typically I like to take a non-glue adhesive, kind of like melt the lace in, and this is kind of like how I get the wig to kind of like form to or like perfectly hug my head from ear to ear and kind of lay so that it's almost like, how do you say, like memory, muscle memory, where every time I put the wig on it'll give like melted down even though it's not bonded down. Also, you can kind of think of like when you wear eyelashes, when you get your strips on day one, it may be a little bit difficult to put your lashes on, but once they become like a day old or 2 days old, that second use is usually super fire because it has like memory where it already is the perfect fit and it already is a little bit tacky, so they're like a little bit easier to put on, and then also they already hug or like are the shape of your lash bed, if you will, on day 2. That's kind of how I reference bonding the wig down on the first day and then being able to wear it glueless thereafter. For this one, I did opt for sideburns. I figured with the Pixie, you kind of want to put that piece on the left side or your right side behind the ear. So a nice little sideburn would definitely set it off. And then from here, I am going in and just using the flat iron to kind of bump the ends and make sure that everything is like smooth and straight. I'm bumping everything under, and when you do this, especially in the back where there is a lot of layers, it'll show off the beautiful layer and cut of this one really nicely. And then you could kind of like tease it and fan it out and brush out that bump really nicely. You guys know I love to do a little waterfall action in the front, so I just kind of like brush the hairline backwards and then kind of like flip it over for that waterfall effect. Of course, you can go in and perfect the back a little bit more. If I had help, I for sure would, but I think I came out great for me doing this by myself. From here, I did go ahead and tint the lace using that Ruby Kisses powder, mineral powder foundation, and I believe this is the shade 15. I'm using it literally until there isn't any more, and I use that same product in the parting as well as the hairline, and I think it came out flawless. Now, the great thing about a pixie cut, which is different than a bob, is that you can for sure add your lip gloss and you don't have to worry about it sticking to your face the way the bobs do. Also, I had taken out my earrings for cleaning, so I wanted to put an earring back in because I think that makes like pixie cuts, a little diamond stud always makes your pixie cuts just look a little bit more rich and expensive in my opinion. So now that we're done, let's go ahead and look at the packaging. They did give us that pink dust bag as well as some brown wig caps. Here's a quick look at all of the specs on my wig, which I mentioned and I'll have linked down below. And then you also have this little pouch which includes your alligator clips, and you get 2, as well as a rat tail comb that it does have Myfirstwig's logo in bows, and of course the pouch is reusable. And then these 2 here are some little wig caps that they provided. This first one is their old or just a regular wig cap, and it does mark out what will be considered the hairline. And as you guys can see, I mean, it's nice, but it's not perfect. It for sure fits cool, but it doesn't fit as flat and flush along the hairline. This is the new and improved wig cap, which was used on the wig we are wearing today. And as you guys can see, they have the hairline marked and it is improved, as well as like everything. It fits like a scully, like it literally fits the head from ear to ear from front to back and side to side, perfectly like a glove. It's nice and soft, and again, the hairline is a lot more natural. And that is pretty much it, love bugs. This is the finished look, and I absolutely adore this beautiful girl. Again, she does come from Myfirstwig. I think she is well priced. This is a wig that will last you a great amount of time, so she definitely is a staple piece to add to the collection. And again, she fits 100% glueless. So I'll be sure to have the details as well as a direct link on her down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.